Alrighty then, good afternoon all you fantastic people, Silver Dragon here, coming at you with a little bit of Darkfall. This is a interesting little MMO that, oh god, my bandwidth is tanking like crazy. Oh, I know why my bandwidth is tanking like crazy. Give me a second here to close a few things, and that should deal with the bandwidth issue. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, that should have dealt with the bandwidth tanking. Yep, that fixed it. Alright. So this is a MMO that I played way back when. I think this originally released back in 2009, give or take. And they moved on to a new game which tanked a bunch of, I think two different people or organizations, whatever it happens to be, were reviving this in different forms. This one is apparently supposed to be more... Basically, they're adding a lot of content in on this version, whereas the other version, it's a lot more purist, with just a few minor additions and such. Conscript bow. What am I using right now? Basically the same thing, conscript bow. So these are all the same. Actually, we have a short bow here. What kind of damage does that do? 0.57, whereas this does... Oh, that's actually better than what I'm using right now. So I'll slap that one on my bar. Thank you, goblins. You gave me something useful. That's the current staff I'm using. What the hell do we have here? Oh, yes, lizard on a... Delicious lizard on a stick. Mmm. Lizard. Anyway, I digress. We got a couple of goblin axes, of which I don't think is much interest to me. I got a 0.26 right now. That's actually a 0.46. Fine. We'll use that instead of my dagger here. My leaf blade, my little default weapon. Alright. I also got some delicious cheese that could be used in cooking here. Alright, what else do you have for me for quests? Oh, God! Oh, God, my ear. My ear hole. Why? Ow. I apologize for any ears I might have obliterated right there. Meow. I don't know if I can actually alter that or not. It might do that every single time I encounter that problem. Wow. I'm gonna go see if I can sell some junk and get some bags here. Actually, I don't really have... I have no gold, actually. I am goldless. I got nothing. Are you gonna ping me again, or are you just gonna let me check your quests? Alright, report to the Arcanist and the Blacksmith. Okay. I will accept those rewards, and it gives me some gold. Ding, ding. Yeah, I don't think I can actually lower that at all here. Hit sounds is fine, but I think the ambient sounds and such are just going to ping up like that regardless of what I do. So, I mean, perhaps I could lower the entire general sound a bit, but that's about all that would do for me. No, put it away. Put it away. They only give you 60 minutes of the protection during the trial here, though, it seems. Used to be, I think, what, 78 hours is the newbie protection? Also, I probably should have linked myself up to the clan stone there so that I could warp back here. Let me actually take a look at my bar here because I haven't looked at these very much. During 1 hour, multiply by 2 your skill gain ratio. You can use this once every 22 hours. Oh. Gank, that's for slaughtering people. Revive, for reviving people. Launch, fires a magical ray. Oh, the launch is amazing. Launch can be used to accelerate yourself so you can actually get to somebody. Let's see if I can use that, actually. Let's go ahead and equip that with 7. If it'll let me. Nope, I didn't do shit. Was actually launching somebody else, it might have been. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've used that. Let me take a look here to be sure. Yeah, magic ray that causes bursts of energy. The damage dealt is minor, but the force is strong. So basically it's something that launches them, not me. Okay. This is one of the new additions, the marketplace. You can actually go here to trade items rather than having to trade basically face to face. Ignore the merchant. I guess maybe one of you is Ignore the merchant. Or is it this guy right here? Yeah, it's this guy. Alright. Quest. All the various starting weapons that I can play with. Let's see here. Storage of good or transporting. Weird. It's not giving me that. Let me check my title here then and see what it... chat, conquest. Status, no. Journal. The journal is what I'm looking for, I think. Quest diary. Dwarves. Deliver the package. Okay. Let's see if I remember how exactly to even do that. It's been a while since I played this, so... Alright. I can't sell that for whatever reason. Probably because this is the merchant, actually. I need to find the Arcanist. So I'm looking at the... basically looking at the wrong guy right now. That can't be sold at all for nothing, because it's just junk. Alright. That's fine. These I'll just end up ditching, probably. So I got a whole 7 gold for all of that stuff I looted off of the, critters. Yeah, the Arcanist is over here, so that was something completely different then. You were a completely different guy. Ding! Hey man, how's it going? Got some gold, got some apples. What kind of quests you got for me? Deliver scrolls to the mage. Alright. Easily done. Hey, welcome. Friend the mage! Onwards to Thran. Oh, jeez. And I just realized I accidentally sold all of the weapons that I just equipped. Nah. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Alright, let me re-equip my basic crap weapons then. Since I accidentally just sold my weapons. Just sold all my new weapons. Well, it's not like they were that valuable anyway. I can quickly replace those. You deliver the scroll. All that remains is for you to return to the Arcanist and collect my reward. Alright, we'll slowly pitter-patter our way over there. Give me my money. Ding! Meditation points, some healing potions, all that other jazz. Got anything else for me to do? No, you got nothing for me. Alright, let me talk to the mage and the fighter and see if they've got anything for me to do here, then. I should probably also... where am I going? Excuse me while I run around in circles for a bit. I'm gonna get the two-handed starter weapon from this guy. So I can start leveling that up rather than the one-handed sword here. Let's see here. That's a club. We've got the bows. There's a bunch of new ones here, like the polearm, I think, as well, is a fairly new one. We got two-handed great axe. The sheer sword, which is the two-handed great sword. I think I'll go for that. It costs 20 gold, though, I think, to buy the base one there. I've done a bunch of quests, but I apparently still have 0 gold. Okay. Swap. Yes. So maybe that's just the gold. Oh yeah, because this is the gold I have on me. This would be the gold in my account. So if I were to die now, this gold would basically drop on my body. So I'd have to go to the bank and deposit that if I wanted to make sure that I don't lose it, essentially. Alright, let's go ahead and equip that. We now have my sheer sword. It's a weird, WoW-looking game. Yeah, this is a game from like back in 2009. It's one of my favorite classic MMOs. They're running a free trial right now, though it will eventually cost a subscription. We got the various services, so I can buy these different spells here if I want. I usually went for the fire spells here, like Fireball here. But each of these costs certain things as well. Or certain resources, I should say, to make use of them. I'm not going to go for that, though. Let's go see if I can buy some nice two-handed abilities for this baby. Alright. Good, sir. What have ye for me? Any quests, actually? No, you got no quests. Alright, so we got Axe Mastery, Club Mastery, Greatsword. We'll buy Greatsword Mastery. If you'll let me. Huh. Weird. General skills, Dwarven durability, gets a bonus to maximum health, sure. If it's actually letting me buy that. Greatsword. Disabling blow. Renders your opponent unable to parry for a short time. We got the knockback greatsword, pushes the opponent away. Useful for getting the hell out of there. You can use that to smack them away and then back right the hell off. And of course everything right now costs a gold, so I'm pretty sure this is just because of the in-dev kind of trial that we got going on here right now. Put that away. Let me check my... if I can find the right buttons here. No, paper... excuse me, paper doll go away. Player stats? No, not player stats. What am I looking for? Here we go, skills and spells. Alright, what do I have for crafting skills? My alchemy skills and everything else is just absolute crap right now. Great sword skills. So no, for whatever reason it did not let me buy the damn skill. That's rather annoying. Do not ask that again, just buy it. Yeah, it's not allowing me to buy it at all. Melee upgrades. Destroyer. Increase melee damage against targets wielding a staff by 40%. Limitations, max mana is reduced by 5%. Blocks elemental magic, arcane magic, and necromancy. Guardsman, reduce stamina drain on parrying by 75%. Indestructible, so there's a lot of really good melee skills one can get there. But yeah, for whatever reason, he's not letting me get any combat skills, or any skills whatsoever. And I'm not really sure why. That is rather irritating, I have to say. Spells go away. Item counter. No, that's fine. Yeah, great sword. Maybe I actually have to get enough, because usually with what happens with that, I think I know what the problem is here. Let me take a look at him again and see if I can figure this out quickly. It doesn't say. Usually when it comes to buying skills, you have to have a certain amount of skill in the sword or you aren't able to buy the skill. Now it's not telling me why. Or maybe it is and it's just way the hell down here. You were unable to learn a skill. You were unable to learn a skill. You were unable to learn a skill. Okay, why? Damn. It's being a pain in the ass for no reason. Alright, let me get this back over here. Alright, put away my blade then. We'll go F around something else. Let's do something else for now. We'll come back for some more skills later. Once we've leveled it up a little bit. Let's see if I can find... I think I have to go to the blacksmith as well. Ding! What do you got for me? Gather 5 units of timber. Report to the counselor. Excuse me for the dings. 5 units of stone. And report to the blacksmith in Ymir's tier. Now, in order to do that, I need... He has just armor here, doesn't he? Alright. Put away the weapon. We got the workbenches here. I probably have to go to the merchant here, the general merchant. He'll have the tools of the trade for me. Epic music, though, I have to say. Containers. I could also use a sack, but it's 20 gold. Yeah, sure. Let's buy a couple sacks here. It'll make organizing my inventory a lot easier. He also sells some of the basic materials, I think. No, not the ones I'm looking for, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and start putting all my material, or what the hell, spell ingredients in here. Alright. We'll arrange those nicely in here. As for this one, let's start throwing... Should I put my base weapons in there? No, let's not put base weapons. Let's put my... Oh, this is also a spell ingredients. We'll chuck that in there. I'll put all my monster carves in here. And my leather. It's also a monster carve. We'll keep food in here for now. Weapons and ammo, we'll kind of slide around there. Alright. That's slightly organized better now. I might go to the bank, though, and deposit my money. Okay. I just have to figure out now where the hell I'm gonna buy my, what the hell's it called? My mining items, my, pickaxes and such. He sells... This is where I can buy some of my spell ingredients. So each time I cast a spell, it might cost one of those ingredients. Yeah, I could have sworn it would be you that would have that. Oh, looks like a village control point's going up in a minute here. So you can use bombs or hammers to take over villages, and you get to tax it. So you get to collect tax from anybody who has a house in the village. Basically, the way this works is it's a open world PvE VP MMO. So you can go around, you can... You really don't have it, do you? Just basic clothes and starter weapons. Annoying. Oh well. Maybe I don't need the pickaxes and such anymore. Well, we'll go take a look. Let's see if this tree has been chopped lately. Yeah, apparently I don't. And nobody's collected the wood from inside the town. That's rare. Then again, this just launched, I think, yesterday for the in-dev testing phase. So, yeah. Typically, when it comes to guilds, they'll have a monthly quota. So every month they'll say, we want 200 iron, 600 timber, and 400 stone, or something like that. And that'll be the tithe for the guild, kind of thing. Or they might ask for some more specific things. So this is a game where you level up your skills by using them. If I want to be a fire mage, I can simply cast fire spells. If I also want to be a tank, wielding a two-handed sword, then I can just wield a two-handed sword and some heavy armor and use it and get hit, and that will raise those various skills. Is this their third attempt at this game? No, I think there's a different dev that took over this game. But yeah. This is basically a redoing of the original with some additional features. So I think it's a completely separate company that basically took the game and is making this. I'm not sure if they licensed it or what, but yeah, no. The original is definitely where the charm was at. Unholy Wars is just... yeah. Unholy Wars was not that great. I mean, the classes were just terribly unbalanced, and they removed a lot of the fun. Like, the big... Again, the draw from this is you can be whatever the hell you want. You know, if you want to be a two-handed sword wielder, then you just have to use the two-handed sword a lot, and you'll gain skill on it. You can get the various perks and skills along that tree and so on. So, yeah, if you wanted to mix 3 different types of magic together, you can do that. It all depends on what you want to do for that regard. But it is also an open world PvP, so once my little counter on the top of the screen there is over and this lovely little glowing orb circling my head is gone, I can basically be killed out in the wild, and everything that's currently in my inventory will be dropped on my tombstone and can be looted. So it is a full loot PvP game. However, by killing me, one would essentially lower their morale rating or something along those lines, or their karma rating. If they then execute me as well, so basically when they first kill me, they knock me to the ground. I'm just kind of knocked down, so somebody can either revive me and gain karma, or they can use that lovely little skull there that's currently on my 9 slot on the left side there, which is the execute button. So by executing me, they take a massive a massive penalty, I should say. And let's open my bank here. Deposit my gold there. So there's actually a tax as well for depositing gold. There we go. Oops, nope, don't. Wrong button. Get up. So usually I would just, considering that nobody's harvested this, I would just go around town and start using, like, harvesting all the resources around town, because that's the safest thing. If somebody tries to attack me in town, I think, where is it? There's towers scattered around town that will actually attack them, and guards and such, I think, that will assault them. So basically, if you attack somebody in town, you're going to get slaughtered in seconds. Same thing, once you do kill too many people, you become a red player. At that point, you will be attacked on sight by towns, and there's only a select certain areas you can actually go to. Let me load the map here and see if I can pull up my menu here. Right here, I think, there's these red points. I believe those are the areas where they can go, or certain, like, banks out in the wilderness can be accessed by them. Like this clan bank here, potentially. You see, it's a pretty large world. Like, it is a fairly large world. There's sea combat. You can build ships and take over, like, oil rig-like locations. There's clan bases that you can build up. You know, there's a lot to this game, to say the least. And the skills are actually increasing really quickly right now. The skills should not be increasing this quickly. That's the thing, yeah, Flo. Essentially, the way it works is, or at least the way it always worked with me, is anytime I went out into the wild, I would carry a set of bone armor with me and bone weapons. It was a very cheap kind of mass-produced armor and weapons that we would always have out with us. But you would save your beloved swords for when you went out for true combat, when you went out with a group of people, essentially to assault enemy bases and stuff like that and hunt people down. There's also mounts you can get as well, of varying qualities. I think there's 2 different speeds of mount, unless they changed it. I remember there was one time I was traveling from one end of the map to the other. Like, let me load my map here again. I think it was Ymir's Tier, wasn't it? Or right here. Yeah, I think it was actually Thor's Land. So I was traveling from, like, Thor's Land all the way down to about here to meet up with some people for some stuff. Got around this area. Next thing I know, like 5 or 6 red guys come down the hill in fast mounts where I'm on a slow mount, and then just start coming right at me. Of course I died, but I at least managed to kill one of their mounts, so I was at least like, somewhat accomplished in that, you know what? I may have died, but at least I killed one of their mounts. But yeah, no, full loot drop does get frustrating at times, most definitely, but That's just part of the charm of it in that sense. You know, there's that risk. Without that sense of risk, you know, a lot of things lose their flavor. Alright, let's head out to the... or look around town here perhaps and see if there's a... I might be able to harvest this stone up here, actually. That'll give me the stone I need. If there's any iron inside town, that would be great. But let's go up here and see if I can chop into this. Oh no, just got a mine here, so this isn't actually a mineable stone. There's another village control point going up for bid. For whoever manages to snatch that. Alright, let's head slightly out of town then and see if I can get the other quests dealt with. Whee! But yeah, there's also dungeons you can go into and stuff like that, although, again, you have to be cautious at all times because they could be camped and you don't want to get wrecked. I need to go link myself to that glowing light over there. Might actually even see who the heck owns this town right now and is collecting the tax. Like you saw when I deposited the gold there, I was taxed on it. So whoever owns this town right now via this clan station is the one collecting that tax. Doesn't say their name though, so by the look of it, it's currently default. Then again, considering this was launched, I think, yesterday, this doesn't surprise me that it's still attached to the whatever the hell it's called. The default, like, as is. Pardon me. Cough, cough, cough. But yeah, they used to have to also purchase, like, a variety of tools. Right now, I'm not seeing my... I couldn't find the tools, so they might have actually gotten rid of that. So you might not have to buy, like, a new mining pick every, you know, 5 or 6 rocks or something like that. Something that's kept me playing most for a long time is how tedious they are. Just watching you stand in front of that tree for 15 minutes makes me shiver. That's true. That's true. I mean, this is part of it, you know. You gotta do a lot of harvesting and mining in this regard in order to advance. You know, crafting takes a lot of resources, so you definitely need to collect some things like that. There's even herbs like this right here. This is an herb spawn. So this will get me all kinds of little resources. Let me actually see if I can load my backpack here and see what I got from that. It was a success, so I gained... What herb did I get from that then? I got 1 mandrake for that, so if I harvest this, I get free spell resources. Got another mandrake. And the interesting thing as well is you can actually slowly increase your base kind of permanent stats by doing certain things. Like if you swim around for enough time, you will increase your strength. If you mine a lot, you will slowly increase your strength. And stuff like that. But yeah, this is definitely a very grindy MMO in that sense as well. Like, you know, all of your skills... Again, this is also very accelerated. Like, I shouldn't be gaining levels this quickly at all. So for the in-dev kind of test here, last test before their official launch, things are definitely accelerated here, to say the least. Got a snakeweed. And this will continue until this basically runs dry, and then we'd move on to the next one. And then they would finish, what the hell, I think it's every, is it 12 hours or 24 hours that it respawns? I can't remember. Something along those lines. But yeah, that's just part of what made this one interesting. I mean, you also had the full-on, like, sieges as well, so you had, you know, siege cannons and such you'd be able to make and use, and you know, this was just it was a game I enjoyed quite thoroughly for a good year and a half several years ago. Once the second one released, I tried it and I hated it so much, because the thing that made this game great was the ability to be what you wanted to be. Then with the second game, it basically forced you to be restricted into certain classes, and some of them were like really ridiculously, you know, powerful against another one. There was essentially, I faced off as, I think I was a marauder. I have a kind of a charging sprint which allows me to catch up to people, but I faced off against an archer. Not only did he have really powerful attacks, but he was able to keep far away from me and just keep shooting me, and I wasn't able to do a goddamn thing. I couldn't even remotely approach him. So by restricting me to that class and not giving me an option to, you know, expand myself in whatever way I wanted, I was basically strafed to death. Like, he was able to leap far away into distances and make all these kind of, you know, like backing off moves that essentially screwed me over completely. Alright, I just need to harvest one bit of iron and that's it. I'll probably keep going once again to finish until the thing is drained. But let me link myself to the stone here so I can teleport here on death. No, you wouldn't keep anything beyond the dev test, I don't think, except for the meditation points. Meditation points are apparently kept. Oh, what the heck? Why are you not... Maybe because I'm already linked up to it or something. Maybe I have to ask her to link me to it. Either way, I need to find some ore rocks. I know there was some that way, but I'll head over here. I think I see one in the distance right now. Actually, let me get my stats up here and see if... Not my player stats, and see if my strength is slowly increasing. No, it's not going to show it. Oh, whatever, I can hit X once I get in there. So you can see that glowing rock right ahead. That is a an ore vein. Same thing as the rock I just smashed. They're scattered around. You harvest them and you'll be able to get stuff done. But of course, if you look in the bottom left of my inventory, I do have a maximum weight. And if I exceed that maximum weight, I will slow rate the hell down and become easy prey. I used to hunt miners as well as mine myself. I used to find like secret kind of alcoves in the mountains where I could harvest in relative peace. Like, you can hear a person mining from a decent distance. I got some iron ore. And as your skill increases, you'll be able to get better things. Like there's rare ores and gems and stuff you can get for making special, like, flaming swords and stuff like that. Attribute swords, essentially. Alright, let's see here. So 22.79 current strength. Every time it ticks, I should, yep, so my strength went up by 0.1. So every time it strikes this, it goes up by a tiny little bit. And that slowly raises my stats in that regard. That increases damage dealt with melee weapons, moderately affects maximum health. So just by play, this is the kind of game where how strong you are depends on how much you play. Really, if you put a lot of time into it, if you just, you know, even spend some time like this here, mining, going from vein to vein while you watch a show or listen to some music or something, you know, it's very similar to Eve in that sense. You know, a lot of playing Eve isn't necessarily combat, it's just going into an area, either locking weapons and then kind of chilling and pressing a button every now and then, or sitting on a mine belt for a good 3 hours and watching as the thing slowly disappears, throwing it in containers, and then having another ship haul it away and stuff like that, so... yeah. So it's very similar to that old kind of style in that regard. Bump. Yeah, that could be something on my end as well. Ding! No. Yeah, so far I've only gotten iron ore. I did also get some sulfur as well, I think. Which went into my, let me open my sack here. Went into my spell ingredients. Sulfur is used in, I think, casting fire spells. Can't remember what my... Lay on hands. What does my heal self use? It doesn't tell me. Let me check my spell screen and see maybe it'll tell me there. It's not an air magic, is it? No, it's not. I do have a basic firebolt spell as well, though. I should probably equip that. I'll put that on 4. It should say that requires... oh, there it is. If I hover over it, it'll see it requires 1 sulfur to cast a spell. Okay, it should be lesser magic then, perhaps. Yes, heal self requires nothing. So heal self does not require any... there we go. Alright, put that away. Let's head back into town and turn this in. Doesn't require any mats, essentially. So there are, I think all lesser spells don't require mats, actually, now that I recall. But the others will. But yeah, no, I played this for many years, and I think on and off for about 2 or 3 years, and I've quite enjoyed it for the most part. But it was definitely very grind-heavy, to say the least. Alright, that's been completed. Let me check your quest. Kill 7 goblins in less than an hour. That's easy as hell. Gather 5 short bows and 20 arrows. That's also very easy. I'll pick that up then once I'm done with the other quests, and then we'll head back to the goblins and get killing. That's true, that's true. When it comes to that, this is, you know, literally the farming part of this is not very fun. That'll be being completely honest. But usually, you know, a lot of the veins are tapped out, so you don't spend... You'd spend maybe an hour or two farming in a day, and then the rest is all killing things. Of course, I'm not going to spend an hour or two today farming things. That'd just be ridiculous. So, moving on. Ooh, Angor the Merchant also has a quest, apparently. What do you got for me, Angor? Or Agnor? Okay. Bring a report to Bor the Merchant. Travel to Jarnborg. Got to go to Jarnborg. Got some red sack and a round shield. And a bunch of gold. Got a great maul. Pardon me for all the dings. This may be ear annihilating for a moment here. Quests. Gather 20 units of iron ore. Sure. I almost have that done right now, actually. Let me go out this door quickly and see if I can gather one more bit of iron ore for this guy and complete that. He also gave me that hammer. Let me think. I'm pretty sure that hammer is probably a lot better than what I'm using right now. 0.61. Oh god, yeah, heavily. Even though I want to use my sword to increase my greatsword skill, screw it. We'll go with the thing that does more damage. Gonna go crush some goblin skulls. So the goblins are over that way. But I'm gonna go up into the hills here and look for another metal note. Never mind, don't even have to go up into the hills. Got one right here. Yes, this is Darkfall New Dawn. It is a MMO, I should say. Unfortunately, not a free one either. It is a subscription-based one. Also, unfortunately, I guess they decided to only host the server in the UK, which kind of sucks, but what can we do about that? There is also another version of this. I think it might be free. I'm trying to remember what it's called, though. There's New Dawn, and then there's... Oh, I can't remember. Let me take a look here, see if I can find it. What's the other one called? Rise of Aegon. Yeah, Rise of Aegon is the other one. Is Rise of Aegon ain't free either? Oh, well then, never mind. Yeah, ROA. So I guess they both cost a subscription then, regardless of whichever one you pick. Never mind. I digress. I could have sworn I saw something on that saying it was free, but I must be wrong. Snakeweed, alchemy, and herbalism. We'll throw that in here. Go ahead and organize these in a somewhat nice way. There we go. Good enough. I'm not going to be making anything right now anyway, so I don't want to bore the shit out of you guys. So let's go ahead and get slaughtering things. Wait, I thought it was just being released. Nope, this is an old game. Ding! Ding? Ding? Ding me? Thank you. Nice, he actually got me. Oh, he gave me a Frostfall, too. Nice, 200 greatsword. I'll use that instead, then. So now I don't need that shitty, what the hell? Cough things and such. Basic weapons anymore. You have anything else for me to do? Who's roaring? He's roaring. Alright, I'm gonna go grab that quest then and we can go slaughter some things. Let me check the workbench here, however. Where's the workbench? So I can take the wood I collected here and I can turn that into a variety of things at the workbench. Selecting a skill, bower. So I can create arrows, which requires a woodworking knife, 1 iron ingot, and 1 wood. So let's actually cancel that for a second here. Wood cutting. So we have some wood on us, so it would require a saw, which we apparently have. I'm assuming that it's just the in-dev version might just be giving us this all for free, basically saying you have all the tools. Must be a toggle of some kind. Chance of success 0, creation time. This is the most basic kind of skill though, so... The raft figurine, so that I could build a raft there and use that to, Why are you not letting me... Awkward. Won't even let me attempt to make it. Whatever. Moving on then. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, then move on for now. Alright. I'm not gonna bother depositing my gold. Charge! Oh man, this makes me miss having a mount. You can actually steal mounts too. If someone just carelessly leaves it out in the open, you can potentially hop on and get the heck out of there. Alright. Countdown continues even after logging out. It's only a couple of goblins. That'll be done in no time. And they have short bows too, so I can slaughter them for that. Alright, we're gonna take a shortcut here. If I jump in the lava over here, it will burn me, I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna go for a quick swim. How does cooking work? I have the fish and the tools. Says it won't allow me to press create. Same thing happened for me, at least I'll get an answer now. Player protection's almost up. Yep. Might want to bank that gold. Meh, I'm fine. This is only the in-dev version. It's not like I'm losing anything, even if I get killed. I mean, hell, the weapons I have on me are almost worth more than that. Almost. Alright. Oh, we got goblins. Slice and dice. Yeah, little goblins. Let's see if we got anything in the... one of them just shot an arrow at me. Oh, here's a guy. There you don't. One down. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Mastery of Great Sword increase. Bring it. Okay. There you don't. Done. Alright, loot. Unfortunately, I had to put away a weapon to loot. There's my short bow. I'm pretty sure I've already slaughtered all the goblins I need to slaughter, too. So, once you've done looting their tombstones, you can also skin them for various resources used in, I think it's used in enchanting, was it? Oh, no, wrong button. Wrong button. I keep pressing that button by mistake. Oh, one of them just spawned in. Punk. Done. Go ahead and harvest. And skin. Got a eye, I think. Which went into one of my bags. Because I already had that. Got another goblin tooth. Alright, let's go ahead and loot you. I'll take that. And skin. Skinning failed. Has been captured by Namlet for the 3rd time in a row. Good job, Namlet. But yeah, there's also a there's a secret cave I used to go to train my sword skills, as well as get some really nice ingredients. Where's the little punk that's shooting arrows at me? There you are. I should might not even be you. Nope, there's another one. There he is. Excuse me while I loot your friends. Alright. Back to looting. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. So kind. So generous. Yes, flay their rotten corpses. Skinning increased. Oh, he's gonna end up interrupting me with his little arrows. No, 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 not digging. Oh, damn it. You pest, where are you at? If it wasn't so dark, I would slaughter your ass. There you are. Oh, what the hell? It was actually a fighter, too. Still have some better shit on him. You killed the fighter. Alright. Mastery of Great Clubs increased. Fighter has a better chance to drop some good stuff, too. For skinning, I think. Okay, let's finish harvesting this, then we can get out of here. Alright, let's also go ahead and heal myself, even though I haven't practically lost any health. And I've just regained it all anyway. It's always good to cast these spells anyway, just to... You know, let's actually cast a fireball. So if I want to level up this... If I want to be a fire mage, I just have to keep casting fireball and fire magic spells, and that will increase my rank in that regard, or my skill. Oh. That's my just lesser magic. So this is a basic attack, doesn't require, and I'm missing horribly. Like, really bad. Come on. Give me your skin. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. We've had enough slaughtering goblins. Let's move on. Not to mention I have a crap ton of axes to sell for a whole gold piece now. Kinda wish I could just smelt them down for even a slight amount of iron. That'd be worth far more. Usually when it comes to crafting, you want to... Again, that's where a guild comes in handy. And everyone will usually gather up a crap ton of resources for one guy to level up his skill to a certain point and then mass craft items for everybody. They usually end up getting little, essentially guildy pouches, I guess. So it's a pouch filled with just a full assortment of basic gear. Like I said, for the bone armor and stuff like that, which I used to take out into the wilds. It's a hell of a lot better than the basic kind of crap you can buy, and it's pretty damn cheap. Oh, we got a wee little naked dwarf. Ding. Ding. Nope, no second ding. Where's my second ding, damn it? Whatever. Alright, let's open up my rag doll so I can, or paper doll, either way. I can equip this. And of course it takes time to equip and unequip items too. Alright. Seems I'll have to go check out one of the other guys in order to rid myself of that. Alright. Pat. Alright. Onward. The sun rises once more. That or it's just lava. Could be just lava. Oh, what do you got for me? Gather 4 pieces of letter from Goblin. Got that already. What else you got for me? Fishing and cooking. Alright. Go catch a trout, cook it in the oven. Deliver leather to the counselor for a staff. Gather 5 mandrake. I have 5 mandrake. Gather 5 units of resin. I'm pretty sure I have 5 units of resin and sulfur. These are very, very quick to complete here. Pardon me for all the dings. Alright, so now I can go ahead and slap all of these basic gears on me. I also have a lovely new pouch here as well, the red bag. It's a note for the counselor, so I'll leave that for now. Leather elbow pads. Trying to remember if I used a macro last time in order to equip that. Alright. Oh, I probably should have sold that actually. Let's deposit this gold. Or not, yeah, no, let's get rid of this. Fuck it. It can stay in my inventory for now. All of it, so 749. 10% tax brings it to 680. Apparently I have 1 whole gold piece left. Oh, where the hell am I going? Alright. Let's go see if I can fish or not. Try out the marketplace thing? Sure thing. Let me just see if I can get this fish dealt with, and then I'll head over there. I think I might actually have to equip the... skills. General skills. Cooking, digging, fishing. Equip a fishing pole, so I have to have the fishing pole. And I don't think he gave me one. It's not that showing up here. Nope. So I'd have to go find a fishing pole then. Or make one. One way or the other. Whatever. Alright. Chat with her and then we'll move on and check out the marketplace. Yeah, I figured as much, but considering that it's hasn't allowed me to get any of the other tools, I figured it wouldn't bother with the fishing pole either. Because usually I'd have to buy an axe and all that for... Oh, God. Traitor's Glory. That's a lovely new staff. I will equip that. Cast 20 mana missiles against goblins. Gather 4 goblin teeth. Which I should already have 4 goblin teeth. Gather 4 units of snake green leaf. Don't think I have that one. Ooh, and I think the actual reward for that was an actual harvesting tool, or a proper harvesting tool, I should say. So by going through and doing these basic quests, you'll be able to get your first kind of set of gear. Of course, if you die and somebody loots it all off you, then that's all for naught anyway. That and the durability loss when getting hit. Like, I was taking damage there all the time, so my chest piece and helmet are probably getting at least slightly worn by now. Alright. The hell? Everything's in my way. Eat some cheese. Add some nourishment to me. So you can make all kinds of meals that'll help boost you as well. But yeah, with this one, with New Dawn, they were supposedly, well, they were supposed to add a whole bunch of different additional content and features to the game, and they seem to have mostly done so. But anyway, so you have a Dwarven Warbow right here, for instance. We also have Garmier figurines, so these are 300 per unit? That's actually not too bad. Sure, why the hell not? Let's buy it. Alright, nope, go put that away. Put it away. Thank you. Okay. I might need to get the basic skill first before I can actually make use of that. But still, whatever. Like I said, I don't care much for the money right now anyway, just because it's only the in-dev version and all this is probably going to get wiped with the full release anyway. Sell all this. Usually I'll collect all of this into a pouch and then kind of just throw the pouch in here. So I think... Let me check the red pouch in here. No, red pouch would also just be 1 gold. That's all she wrote. Doesn't weigh anything, but I can't get rid of it. In that case, I'll keep it in here. Just keep it off to the corner somewhere. There we go. Excellent. There we go. So which ones do I have left now for quests? Also, let's see if I can actually go buy a skill now. It wasn't letting me buy any of the Greatsword Mastery and stuff earlier, and it wasn't telling me the requirements either, which is rather annoying. Because usually it's just the reason why I couldn't purchase the skill is because I needed to have a certain level of Greatsword skill before it would allow me to. But it wasn't showing me what that was, so yeah. Alright. Service. Oh, here it is. So it requires a mastery of 75 or greater to buy that. With general skills. This requires a vitality level of 40 or greater. Greatsword skills. Greatswords of 30 or greater and 40 or greater. What's my current greatsword skill? That's my spells, skills, weapon skills. Greatsword. Greatsword is currently 12.98, so in order to get the first skill here, Disabling Blow, I need to have that at 30. I could have sworn there were a lot more, like, Whirlwind and stuff like that was a two-handed skill. Ah, well. Journal. I like how the journal is still pretty much a web page. You check the housing and all that. The dwarves. His cooking lessons. Fork daggers. Need a fishing rod, cooking utensils such as pot and pans. If you don't have those, which I did give you earlier, you can always buy them from me. You didn't give me nothing, you liar. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Let's see here. Gather 4 units of the snake leaf. Cast 20 mana missiles against goblins. He wants me to travel to Ymir's tier. Create weapons to bring back here. Travel to Yanborg, get the trading report. Gather 5 short bows and 20 arrows. Oh geez, I just used the short bow. Alright. Do you have all your transfers? Which transfers? Yeah, you don't sell anything. So that's kind of odd. It's like, hey, you can buy this, but actually you can't. Huh. Awkward. Awkward. Jump into the lava. No, not jump. Don't actually jump into the lava. Alright, so they want me to travel. Where the hell am I right now? Here we go. Up to the northwest, which I could do. There's actually even I wouldn't call it a dungeon necessarily, but there's a cave underneath that town that's rather cool. If no, I wouldn't stand a chance against those right now. I could go to my secret location if I can remember where the hell it is, but I don't think I would last there. That's not it. Where was my secret farming location? I know it's around here somewhere. I'm just trying to remember the exact details of where it's at. I don't think I can remember right now. I'd have to look it up. Damn. Alright, close map. Let's go cast some mana bolts. Oh, those ones. No, I don't have any of them. I haven't purchased any of those yet. Yeah, health to mana, mana to stamina, and stamina to health, all those ones, yeah. Those are good ones to have, though. Especially if you're going for a mage. Hiya. Let's go blast some goblins. Ow. That hurt. Heal up. Let me see if I can actually... There we go. Set my FOV to 120. God, that ding though. It's gonna do that every single time until I'm done this quest. Who else wants some? Oh, son of a... Where the hell did that come from? Need to lead them better. Where's that punk who keeps shooting arrows at me? There we go. Might as well start harvesting all these. They're mostly dead. There's still one or two that are alive. Some lovely lizard on a stick. You've gathered 2 of 2 short bows. There's the final one. Excellent. Okay, guess I'll manually... What is your problem? It's like it's not letting me do it. Alright, that's that dealt with. Alright, let's go turn this in quickly and then I'll move on to the other quest. I could have sworn she... Oh, God, he actually smacked me in the ass there. Also have one in my shoulder, too. Let me double check my journal, though, to make sure that she only wanted 2 of these. Even though it did say 2 of 2, I find myself finding that hard to believe. Five short bows. And 20 arrows. Deliver them to the fighter. I shouldn't have 5 of them. But it says 100%, so hey, I'll go deliver it. Probably because it's including the one I have in my inventory, maybe. So it's going to actually use up the one I'm using right now as well. Shrug, whatever. If it accepts it, it accepts it. If not, then I'll just have to... Something dark side, something dark side. Alright. I probably should grab those spells while I'm at it. To Ulfric the Fighter. Got a glaive, an Inlaid Protector. Score 20 successful attacks, or archery attacks against goblins. That's not difficult. Except I don't have a bow anymore, that's a problem. To pull out that fucking new bow again. Disgusting. Whatever, this won't take long at all. But let me grab all of the transfer spells as well while I'm at it. Now that you mentioned it. I probably should do that. So the blacksmith also has another mission for me. Fishing mastery, oh god. Region conversion. That requires a hell of a lot of skills that I do not have. So you actually don't give me that at all. It's the mage I need to go talk to. Let me go check on the blacksmith though first and see what he wants. What can I do for you, old bean? Search for Snowhelm. He was ambushed between Volfer's Edge and Stone Vault. Jump. Also, do you have a quest for me? 4 goblin shamans and destroy a shrine. Haven't found a shaman yet, actually. Alright. Lightning bolt's a nice one. This is all, that's all air magic. Alright, lesser magic. Heal mount. Health to mana. You were unable to learn this skill. Okay. What does it require? It requires lesser magic of 30 or greater, that's why. Alright, so I'll have to keep going with that then. Stamina leech. Beckon, begone, frailty, all that junk. Yeah, so the only one he has is health to mana right now. Witchcraft. Mana conservation is a really nice one to have. Reduces mana to cast spells. There's also mana efficiency and stuff like that is all really nice to have. But it requires 100 or even more than that. Mana efficiency for lesser magic requires 50 lesser magic. Alright, so unfortunately I can't buy that right now. I need to actually raise the skills up. This is a multiplayer game, yes. This is basically the in-dev test at the moment. It hasn't fully launched. There are people around. This is like one of the starter villages. Yeah, I know, it's pretty. Because this is a subscription-based game, you know. Nowadays, you don't see too many subscription-based games other than WoWcrack, which 99.9% of people are on. Not to mention it is a very dated game, to say the least, with how it looks and such. Yeah, let me take a look quickly. Okay, so I can actually find the shamans to my north. Alright, let's head around to the north then, because I gotta kill shamans. As well as get my 20 hits with a bow. So that the shots you hear over there are the goblins shooting at somebody else. So someone's over there basically fighting them right now. I can't remember how to get my pet taming skill going. I think the 12 at the very bottom as well as my alignment. So right now I'm plus 12, so I'm perfectly pure and innocent. But if I were to kill one of the other players, that would drop, and if I would execute them, it would really drop. Likewise, if I think I were to heal or revive other players, it would go up. Or kill red players. Hey, welcome, sir. Yes, I am on the free trial. I figured why not, I hadn't played this in years. So, why not check it out? Definitely a lot of nostalgia, to say the least. Don't know if I'll keep playing it entirely, just because it would drain an absurd amount of time that I don't necessarily have out of me. But at the very least I figured, hey, let's download it and give it a try. For nostalgia's sake. I've seen a few players, yes. There's also a lot of people in chat in the Race Alliance. Oh yeah, it should also be mentioned that each race has its own language, and depending on whether they're allied with each other, you won't be able to understand them. Some newbie's trying to blast me. I'm pretty sure if he does blast me, though, it's going to remove his newbie protection. I'm going to go over there and slaughter his ass. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, nice. Apparently quest kills are shared between players. That's new. Used to be you'd have to fight tooth and nail. Frickin' shitty noob bow. Okay, let's get some looting here so I can replace my shit bow. Oh, he didn't die. He shouldn't die. If he dies to goblins, I will laugh over his corpse. Yeah, that's my 20. Now I can just slaughter them. Alright, I still gotta kill some shamans, though. Also find whatever this shrine is. Frickin' hell, shaman hurt. Level 2 goblin fighter. Heal up. Goblin shamans do give good shit. That's the best part of that. sure where there's a shrine I can desecrate around here, but... There we go. Slowly taking care of business. Stop running. Uh-oh. Out of mana. Okay, let's heal up. Okay. Really want to harvest this shaman and see what I get off of his ass. I failed. Lame. Alright. Let's start looting here. Come on. Loot faster, loot faster, loot faster. This is an MMO, yes. Oh shit. There's another shaman to kill. Okay. The rest are just an annoyance now at this point. Okay, let me get out of here for a second, check my map, see if there's a better location where I can find shamans. Yeah, because these guys are all archers and shit now. Let's see. That's where I need to go. Okay, so it's just off to the east has my shrine or whatever that I have to... Goblin shrine to desecrate. Slaughter you on the way, though. Alright, moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Gonna give it a go again someday. I've enjoyed it so far. I mean, it's the same kind of Darkfall that you remember with a couple of additional tweaks. For instance, the kind of marketplace that they added in, which allows you to trade your goods in a safer way. Yeah, it was pretty hard back in the day. Oh, you're talking about RimWorld. Never mind. Yeah, no, RimWorld tends to... RimWorld is very RNG heavy. So if you're not lucky, you will get slapped around. Okay, let's start piling all these in here. Alright, the bones go in there. Same thing for the ash. Did I use it all up? Shouldn't have. Whatever. Keep moving. Alright, so should be just over the rise here. Then we can finish killing the shamans, destroy the shrine, and bounce out back to home. Let's go ahead and eat some delicious lizard on a stick, however. Lizardy. Alright. Charge! The Rats and Hats clan are Polish. They're going Alfar for lunch. And that's a big thing as well. Depending on, like, you almost want to research a clan to join before you decide on what race you're going to go for, just because a lot of them are going for very specific races, and you would, if you belong to a different one, you might not necessarily be able to join. The Alfar, I think, is the one race where they're basically against everyone. So if you choose to go with them, then it's you against the world. I guess that's where the true pros go. I'm assuming a lot of red players are probably Alfar as well, just because of the style that's needed in that regard. Alright, just to the left should be the shrine I have to destroy. Charge! Here it is. Generic interactive goblin shrine. Two solid hits. 3 solid hits. Beat that shrine. Beat that shrine. As none of the goblins act to this at all. How many hits is it gonna take? I'm actually consuming the durability of my sword too. Managed to destroy the shrine after a good 20 hits. Now we're just gonna find a shaman to kill. Fighter down. There we go. Found you. Great sword mastery increased. Alright. Oh god, I have to kill 4 shamans, really? Ow! You prick, where are you? You're annoying the shit out of me. I've got random arrow. There you are, you little punk. That's a miss. Okay, stop using that. It's wasting too much resources. There we go. That finally got him. Alright, let's continue harvesting this shaman. Oh, for the love of God, really? You punk. Alright. Here, a goblin rests in peace. No, he doesn't. Because I will harvest his various innards for my own use. Okay. Oh, hello there. You're a fighter. Your mastery of great swords has increased further. I really need shamans, though. I'm not finding any shamans. This disturbs me. Let's go ahead and harvest this guy then. I got nothing. I failed once more. How about the scout? You gonna let me down, scout? There we go. I got a eye. What do you have for me? Not a lot. Let's see if I can skin anything off of him. I got nothing. Oh well. They captured the village control point in Ozenhal. Good for them. Huzzah for taxes. Oh, fighter. Bring me your shamans, damn it. Nice! Mastery of great swords has reached a new level. When you start the game, you leaf braid, yada yada yada, it's in your backpack when you die. Oh yes. That's to ensure that you always have at least some weapon. How many of you? There we go. Finally, we got a shaman. That's gonna hurt a bit. We cast a heal spell. That's 2 out of 4. This is the downside of these quests as well. Waiting for the special ones to spawn. See what you give me, if anything. Yay, I gained a +2 eye, I think. Or did I just gain 2 eyes? I'm not really sure. Let me check my eyes. Let me check my eye bag. I'm guessing it gave me 2 eyes. Used for enchantment. Enchantment. Alright. Let's go ahead and defile this Goblin Scout's grave. Nice. Got a goblin tooth. Keep on harvesting. Alright. Now if only more of the bastards would spawn, I could get out of here. Hiya. Success, got another tooth. Also got some bones in my inventory. I should probably transfer where they belong. Another eye. Oh shit! Got my ass kicked there. Heal up. Their magic has increased. Again, this would not be leveling this fast usually. Usually it takes a lot more grinding to gain these skills. So they've definitely greatly enhanced the leveling speed for this test build. Okay, let me also go here and drink a potion then. There we go. Once I get the chance, I will... So the potion heals over time, whereas this heals instantly, I think. Or no, it's also over time. Just a slightly greater effect than the potion. I take it back. God, it's been so long since I've played this. I'm forgetting everything. Alright, hopefully we'll get lucky and another shaman will spawn quickly that we can get out of here. Oh, 2 things just spawned in. We got another fighter. Times 2. Oh, no, we got a shaman. Oh, he got me too, didn't he? Let's heal up first before I engage him. Let's give him a bit of return magic. How you like me now, shaman? Your magic is no match for my magic. Alright. believe that was it. Let me verify here just to be sure. Come on, journal. Come on. Quests. Dwarves. 100%. Damn those shamans. Yep, done. I'm out of here. Done. Gone. Vamonos. Vamonos. Bolton. It does. It really does. I'm just bathing in nostalgia right now. Then I remember all the times I got absolutely brutally annihilated and... oh man. That's the kind of game it is though, you know. You'll go up against someone that's wearing like dragon armor and wielding some giant flaming greatsword, and things don't turn out that well. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Y'all have yourself a fantastic day, Barrow. I'll probably end up doing some more RimWorld RimWorld later today. Actually, let me check the time right now. Shit, if I'm late, I'll be... oh, thank God, it's only 3. Alright, I got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Oh, I see. Well, you have a good one regardless, mate. To home! I remember there's actually a spell, like the launch spell that I have right now is something to push an enemy back, which is very useful depending on if you're trying to disengage from a combat. But there's also a spell you can use to launch yourself, which although has the chance to do damage, is actually fairly useful. I used to have, fighting enemy mages used to be a case of they would cast the spell to launch themselves, do like a kind of a jumping bounce to extend it, and kind of launch up ahead to catch up to you and then keep casting spells. It was really... it did damage to them, but it was freaking bloody evil that they were able to catch up that quickly. Evening or afternoon. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Anyway. Finally... yeah, I think that right there is one of the towers that will engage. Or it could be those two up there. Either way, if you try and engage any player around town, you're going to be regretting it very quickly. After this, we'll head to the other town, I think. Go hunt some skeletons for a change of pace. Get some bones. Maybe we'll see about crafting some bone armor. Although I think that takes a bit more than just saying, hey, I'm going to do this. Anything else for me? Yeah, no, you got nothing. Yeah, this is the stuff right here, the bone armor. Bone girdle and such. Doesn't affect your ability to cast spells. Got my hunting bow. Excellent. I'll equip that immediately. The rest is junk. Let me actually get rid of this junk. I have no interest in wielding the glaive, so we'll sell that. Same thing for this and the hammer. I have no interest in any of those. I'll keep the simple robes for now. If I had enough of these, I would just sell the whole bag, but since I don't, it's not really worth selling a bag. Technically, those aren't even really worth picking up, but I did so anyway. Alright. I should probably go deposit this, you know what? No, it's fine. We're going straight to another town, so whatever. Whatever it. Let's roll. Unfortunately, I have to walk there because I haven't figured out... oh, there it is. I managed to summon it now. Onward! To glory! So this is the level... the basic mount, I should say. It's slightly faster than just walking. And of course, it does have its own stamina, I think, so you can have it run a little bit. There's also the fast mount, which is significantly faster than this guy. So I can press, once I get off, I can press G in order to turn it into a, or turn it back into one of the statues. Yeehaw! I can also, if I equip, can I use the bow for this? I don't think I can. No, only one-handed weapons can be used while on the, on a mount. Oh shit, getting attacked. Also, the mount does have his own health, too. So he can be killed. But I can use my, one of my basic spells in order to heal him. I'm not sure if I have it, though. I'd have to take a look. Make sure I'm going in the right direction. Actually, I'm not going in the right direction. Good thing I checked. Lol. Silly Silver. You're going the wrong way. Crap. Looks like the Bantha thing from Star Wars, quite. Yeah, I can see right there it's damaged. Unfortunately, I don't have the heal mount spell. Whatever it is, those, bot... No, that's something else entirely. Yeah, I think it is Banthas or something along those lines. I'm probably mispronouncing it horribly, but still, that's pretty relatively close to what it is. Alright, we'll continue over the hills here and beyond. Actually, I think I can hold. Is it? That's not it. I can't remember. There's a button I can press so that it will just run. Basically, it's the auto run. That way, again, you can kind of AFK a little bit while it's going where it needs to go. You are, of course, though, in that case, risking ambush. And as we saw, the little critters there just shot this mount here and did a pretty decent amount of damage to it. Numlock? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that works. I can adjust it. Ow! Although it seems like it also runs normal speed. Oh, we have the Hivekin Forager. Thank you, thank you. Charge! Almost looks like I have Alfar ears, but it's just the helmet. Alright, we should be approaching there shortly. Ymir's Tear. Let's get back on the main road. Charge! Time to climb the mountain home. I should really empty out my inventory as well. I got a lot of junk on me right now. Probably too much junk, honestly. Yeah, I don't think this is the place I'm thinking of. It's not Thor's Land either. Maybe this is it here. Nope, not Ringfang. Oh, it's down there. That's what I was thinking of. Magnir. Yes, Magnir. This is where the undead are underneath the town. So I'm actually going to the wrong location. This is like the capital here. Ymir's Tear. I mean, I do have a mission to do here, which is fine. But this is where I was thinking of going. That way we can take the lift into the basement and start, or the basement, the lower region and hunt down some skeletons. But whatever. I will deal with things here first. Let's hop off. And go ahead and unspawn it. If I can. So it takes time, and of course someone could walk up and hop on this and drive and run away with it, essentially. So it's usually good to get off your mount somewhere in the hills where you can be sure that no one's gonna snatch it from you. Actually, I might try to recall if I can. Scumling workers and... oh, kill 3 orc players. That's a PvP mission right there. I'm like, why am I here specifically again, though? Ah, the blacksmith. I have to go see. But yeah, there's a little dungeon in here. I think it's just for killing rats or something, though. But you can harvest some good stuff off of them. Say hello to the Dwarven capital. In all of its epic glory. The might of the fist. The book and the anvil. Creates many things. Alright, marketplace is on the right. Yeah, I know, right? Let's go put away my gold and junk. $878. 10% tax brings it down to $798. Stretch. Ugh. Weep. Yeah, I remember there used to be, like, the population for the servers used to be quite high, or at least decently high. Not that you would run into someone like all the time, but you would come into a town like this, and there'd be at least a good, 20 people by the bank. Maintenance, crafting skills. We got construction. Dwarven Steel Master. Durability of all armor pieces increases durability, I guess, of all the armor pieces crafted. Industry, reduced time of crafting courses requires 50, logging of 75, decreases the time for logging, mining mastery, and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of different mastery skills you can get. The laboratory. Or the laboratory, I guess, would be the better way for that. Alright, do I want to check out the dungeon here while I'm here? Why not? Why not? Let's go check out the dungeon while we're here. Let's get my blade out. To the sewers. Enter at your own risk. This is a MMO. Goody Joe. It's a older MMO that is being somewhat revitalized with some new features and such. And yeah, I figured I'd check it out for nostalgia purposes. It's currently on a free trial until the 24th, I think. And then it goes live, I think, a couple days after that, 26th or something along those lines. There's a lot of things... Oh god, yeah. The population has significantly dropped. But there was no other game like this at the time. You know, this was the... Ow. You're in a lawful area, so if you attack other players here, then bad things will happen. Might even find some treasure chests in here, actually. Come here, you little rat bastard. I guess I should have taken the quest after all to kill scumlings, since I'm down here. So you can actually get some more crafting resources there for cooking. And there's what you can get off of that. What did I get? Claw. So claws are used for some other crafting or spells. I know there was... Oh geez, we also got skeletons. Let's go ahead and harvest them. What does attach mount do? Question. Got some bones there. So you get 5 bones from harvesting him, and let's see what we get for skinning him. We got some, ooh, Sparkstone. Or Undeath Sparkstone. Come on, weapon please. Come on, come on, loot. Loot and skin, loot and skin. Didn't get nothing that time. Alright, let's just slaughter our way through these guys and see if I can find the good stuff. Oh wow, that was quick. Wait. Definitely a quick way to level your skills, that's for sure. Got some potatoes. A zombie shambler. Let's go ahead and harvest him and see if we get anything interesting. We got, what is that? Some corpse flesh. Got some eyes for that. Basic enhancement resource. More claws, more potatoes. So you can get a lot of cooking ingredients from down here. Alright, let's just keep going. I'm not going to continue harvesting these. Wipe is coming. Yep. I don't bother with skinning in beta. That's true. I just wanted to see what I got from it. Also, they massively increased the amount of, what the hell is it called? Experience you get for doing things in this, I could tell. And I think they drastically lowered the price for a lot of skills as well. Oh my god, you're ugly. Go ahead and heal up here. Out of my way, scum. Oh shit. Oh shit, what have I done? Okay, let's heal up, and we're gonna go in there and start slash and dashing. Die, Queen! Huzzah, the Queen is dead. Huzzah, the Queen is dead. Let's see what I can skin off her. I got some blood. Excellent. Alright, so we have some stuff in here that I could... Oh, just another guard. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. I thought I remember there being a treasure chest down here somewhere, but I guess I'm wrong. There's an exit. I'm trying to remember that I knew a lot of people used to come down here to farm. I'm trying to remember why. Yeah, there's Darkfall, New Dawn, and Rise of Aegon. I think Aegon tried to be more traditional, whereas this one tried to add like a lot of additional changes and tweaks. Yeah, they sold the rights to Darkfall Online to 2 different developers. Okay, you're beginning to annoy me. If I wasn't already almost out of there, I'd be like, to hell with you. It was ran by a company, Adventurine. It made Darkfall Online, Darkfall and Holy Wars. Both are non-existent now. Yeah, Unholy Wars was just disappointing. But low population, New Dawn is about to launch in a couple of days. Yep. Yep, yep. I mean, Darkfall is a good MMO, but it's also an old MMO. So, you know, it has a very kind of hardcore fan base, I would say. But even then, I don't see the servers really taking off that much unless, you know, there's a lot of... They manage to somehow generate a lot of hype around it. But again, that's also going to be very detrimental in a sense because of the whole server issue with them basically deciding not to put a server in the US and instead only having the one in the UK. Or wherever in Europe it is. Still. A lot of players were very pissed by that choice. Let me go ahead and transfer all these to my inventory. So the bones are both a spell resource as well as a crafting resource. Actually, hold up. That goes into my carve bag. There we go. Alright, onward. Is there any players around? No. Should I stop back at the town before going where I meant to go? Perhaps. Yeah, I should. I'm going to complete that mission. So we're going to head back here. We're going to turn in that quest. I'm going to get my, the various quests there. I'm going to acquire whatever the hell it is I was going to acquire before my brain shut down there. I'm going to acquire the heal pet spell and make use of that on my, heal mount spell. So I can get this guy back to full health. And then I'll head down to the other place so we can hunt some skeletons for a bit. So there's some other people advertising their Twitch channels on here too. Lol. How do I summon a GM? Yep, /GM. Remember the word? I think I had to summon the GM once. I got stuck in a location and I couldn't move. Had to spawn me in town. Oh yes, let's actually throw you in here. Undeath Sparkstone. Nope, wrong backpack. Let me see if I can remember how to... There used to be a way to name the sacks. I'm trying to remember how. Unless I'm just losing my mind. Which is entirely possible. Always possible. Drag the weapons down here. Eat some delicious lizard on a stick. And I think this only costs 300 gold. Usually it would be a hell of a lot more expensive than that. Even for a basic mount, because you have to get, you have to harvest a grass, and I'm trying to remember, I'm not sure if it dropped off of a specific monster, or if it was just a really rare, I think it was a rare drop from harvesting herbs. You would get a, taming grass, or something along those lines, whatever the heck it's called, and you would then have to locate one of these mounts and tame them with it. Oh, hey, did somebody actually take over this town now? Because it looks like we have... Or at least the clan station looks different. Usually we'd have a name over top of the place. Okay, let's go over here where I can get off this thing safely. There we go. Hey, welcome, Ali. There we go. Ding! I got a girdle. Yay! Do you have anything else for me to do? Talk to... I was just at Ymir's tier. Report to Magnus Forkbeard. I think part of it as well is they added like the quest markers on the actual map, whereas before you almost had to look it up. Welcome, Abby. This is a classic MMO that is getting revitalized, I suppose. A few additional features get added on, but it is a pay-to-play MMO, so that's the one potential turnoff for a lot of people. So it does cost money every month to play this one. And it is very grind-heavy, I will definitely say that. But it is a open-world PvP, PvE MMO. So if I'm out in the wild and I see another player, as long as they don't have a spinning new player protection over their heads, I could basically kill them and take all the loot on their body. Like right now, all the stuff you see in my inventory on the right side, all of that will be dropped on my death. Banded Spalders, we'll wear that. Alright, let's see what the merchant here wants, and I'm gonna go to the Arcanist. Was it the Arcanist or the Mage? I think it might be the Arcanist has that. No, he doesn't have any spells, it's the Mage. I'm gonna go get my heal pet spell. I remember this, I was super duper hyped about it, never got to try it. Yeah, I enjoyed the shit out of this for a long time, but it's, you really do have to get yourself a clan early on, or it's nowhere near as fun. You'll get obliterated really quickly. Aw, really? Crap. I need 50 skill to get heal mount. Damn it. Oh well, let's see what you want then, I can get out of here. Gather 6 units of meat. Sure. Take that quest. It's not a timed quest, so I'll just take it. You'll need a Skinner for this quest. So you see, a lot of them are saying you require this tool for this quest, but yet they've enabled it, and during the beta here, during the preview, I guess I should say, that I do not require that. Alright, you have yourself a good one, mate. So it can make things a little confusing. Like this guy no longer has the, he's a recruit too, of the Jungle Kingdom. Logan Zwardim. Looks like he used the random name generator. Oh well, let's mount up then and get out of here. Charge? Like this tower right here would engage any player that attacks another player. Then they just have to wait for me to die. They don't even have to execute me and then loot all my stuff. So you do got to be very careful where you decide to attack people. Indeed, yeah, it's for testing purposes. But part of it's like, part of it's a problem because things like fishing, he says he gave me a fishing pole and all that to begin with like a while back, but he didn't. So basically I cannot do that quest because it did not give me the ability to even purchase the tools. So I cannot complete that quest. That's why I wouldn't mind if it was disabled that I didn't need the tools, but I do mind that it doesn't allow me to purchase them at all. This is a small little outpost here, a little banking outpost. Also has a defense tower in case you get attacked. So there are mines or ore mines up in the hills here. This is usually a place that gets harvested fairly early as well. Deliver it to Agor, the merchant, to collect your reward. Ah, here you are. Kill 10 trolls in an hour or kill 6 kobolds. Well, I'll take this one. I'm not going to do the trolls one right now, but I'll take that. Also, what do you sell? He sells arrows, some basic axes and junk that doesn't matter. Okay, let's keep going. We'll check out the ambush point up ahead here. I'll walk the distance because I don't really think I'm that far away. No, I'm not. Always spank your mouth to let them know you love it. It's the little things, you know, it's the little things. Alright, while I'm auto-running, I can eat some delicious jerky here that he just gave me. For a stamina boost. Uh-oh. Something just spawned around here. Oh, hello. The 3 bears. Miss. Come on, you little bugger. Die for me. Finally. I have no choice but to expend the arrow. Okay, he's got nothing for that, but he should give me... Oh, Jesus. I got it bled. Heal. The hell? Where are all these freaking bears coming from, damn it? It's like, screw off, you delightful bear bastards. Buggers are good at dodging. Try again to carve this before they get over here and rape me again. Got some leather, and some blood. Again, it'd be nice if I actually had some skills for this. Pop a good potion. Okay. Alright, that should be good now. Whew. Let's get skinning these damn bears. I nearly died. I very nearly died. We got some feral life force. Ooh, that's a good carve. Didn't get anything on that one. Got a heart. A lovely beating heart. Ding ding! You have gathered the required meat. Let's heal up some more. Just yeah, it might be on my end though, actually, as well. Or that could just be the classic thing for that. There we go. The ambush site's over here. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. You have found his body, retrieved his ring, bring it to the blacksmith for proof of her death. Yes. Alright, let's mount up. Where's my mount? There it is. Ride! Ride! Yeah, this used to be one of my homes. Down there's the entrance, or one of the entrances into the caves, where you can fight some skeletons. Hey, Fakey, how you doing, mate? The Dwarf Butcher's game. Yes, this is the Dwarf Butcher's game. No. This is Darkfall New Dawn. It is one of the 2 reimaginings of a classic MMO. One of which, Rise of Aegon, has been live for quite a while, but has a fairly low player base, and this one is just, you know, this is a dwarf. This is a dwarf character, yes. And this one is releasing soon. So what is it? You have the dwarves, you have the elves, you have the humans, you got the orcs, the werewolves, essentially, and the Alfar. The orcs and the werewolves, I think, are aligned. Humans, dwarves, and elves, I think, are aligned. And then Alfar are just by themselves. I can also open his inventory and throw some stuff in there. I forgot about that aspect of it, too. Oh shit, it's gonna hurt a bit, maybe. Yep, that hurt. Actually took a significant amount of fall damage there, almost. Ow. Hey, Thane Strongforge, what do you got for me? Kill 4 ghouls. I accept. So yeah, I should be able to bind here as well, but I don't have a teleportation stone, I guess, right now. So it doesn't let me actually bind myself here, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Jorun. Kill 10 ogres in an hour. No, that's not going to happen. Also, I still don't have enough skill to really get anything, so let's just go ahead and bank my stuff and then head downstairs. Crap. I'll have to exit out this way. Yeah, no, mostly it's text chat. We don't use the voice chat much at all. Not unless we're playing something. This classic bank. Again, this used to be a place where there'd be dozens of people, or at least a dozen people here at all times. The heck? Oh, because the 22% tax, that's why. Duh. So the banks are all local. So anything I deposit in here is going to be deposited locally. So if I want to take stuff from one location to another, I'll have to manually transfer it. A lot of it, as usual, a lot of it is fetch quests. But you also, there's a lot of PvP elements, really. This is an open world PvP game. So pretty much, except for in towns where they would be killed if they attacked me, essentially, anybody can attack anybody anywhere and kill them and take everything that's in their inventory / on their body. So if I were to die right now, I would leave a tombstone behind and anyone could loot everything on that. They would take a penalty to their alignment for doing so, but still. Alright. Down into the depths of hell we go. Ever so slowly. I guess I should have... There we go. Faster this way. Indeed. I actually never played Worm. Honestly. Never played, was it? I was about to say Rune Factory, but that's wrong. RuneScape either. Yeah, there's the inventory. So he can carry twice as much as I can. So this is the kind of mount you want when you're mining. So you can mine a crap ton, throw it on your mount, and then go off to the next location. Alright. Welcome to the Cave of the Undead. Another thing that changed on this is the shared spawn. So when you are in a spawn area and attacking creatures, you will actually share quest completion with other players. So if you kill one, it will count towards their quest completion. Oh, got a knight. These are actually far more... These things will actually do some significant damage to me, I think, if they hit me. Nope, kill the skeleton warrior. Let's rush in here and see if I can take down some dead eyes and shit. Yeah, Deadeyes do significantly more damage and take a lot more of a beating to kill. Nice if I had some skills. So every time you attack, you can see that my targeting reticle is actually increasing. And once it flashes like this, the next attack's gonna be a crit. Oh shit. That's another Deadeye. Let's heal up here. Another Deadeye. No, it's just skeleton archer. Okay, let's charge in. Come on. Get back here. You coward. Die like a man, skeleton. Okay, let's get back over here. So with all the bones they drop, I can craft a lot of bone armor. So this is usually where I would come to harvest bones for that purpose. For the mass creation of bone armor. And we got a key. Nice. This can be used to unlock certain chests. They spawn at specific times, I think. And then whoever gets there first with a key gets to loot it. I think every 6 hours or so? Is headshot a thing? I don't think so, no. Alright. Let's heal up. it's not very populated right now at all. I mean, this is like an old style MMO again, so who knows how popular it will actually be when they release it. Fuck, did I? Loot. Skin his ass. It's gonna hurt. Success. Run. Oh shit, we got another spellcaster knight there as well. Come at me, bros. I can sit here and duke it out with you. Heal. Fuck, move! Man, he just teleported. This would be a hell of a lot easier if I could actually use any two-handed skills as well. Unfortunately, I cannot. There was one guy that was trying to shoot me before when I was in the noob area, but yeah. Oh god, another Deadeye. Heal. Oh fuck that, another Deadeye. Run. Run. No more loot skeletons for me. Run, run. Climb. Yep, you can even hit guys from this kind of range. But of course, that's the same is true for them as well. Hell, they're more accurate than I am, apparently. Heal up. I should eat food, yes. Just kick back and relax. Floating on air because why the hell not? Why the hell not? Looking at the website, yeah, it's a decent, you know, it's a decent MMO. I enjoyed it a lot back in the day. I'm not sure if I'll really be able to invest the kind of time that it needs to play it, but yeah. At the very least, it was worth going back and, you know, trying it out again for nostalgia, if nothing else. Oh, night. Alright. Loot all that. Harvest his various bones and such. It's releasing on the 27th. Ooh, got +3 bones. Oh, you son of a gun. Keep harvesting. Or 26th, yeah. Fuck, dodge. Woo! Missed me, sucker. Come and get somebody. Gonna whoop your ass. Harvest some bones. Skinning failed. Since I acquired, I don't think, I'm trying to remember where there's a chest around here. Shit, it's gonna force me off the carve. That was a success, though. Ooh, nice. We actually got a roll of cloth from that one. That doesn't spawn too often. Okay. That's enough of that, though. Let's get out of here. Alright. Where's my mount? Good question. Where is my damn it? There it is. And away we go! House of Galder is now closed. I never did get to trade there. I think it's... there's a specific kind of resource or something you can trade there, and I never managed to really do it. Let me check the map, though, see if it shows where the chests are at, because I know there's one way over on the east end here somewhere. Right over here, I think it is. Yeah, right here is one of the chests. Let me see if I can look up the chest locations. I might check that out. What time is it? Ugh, actually, no, I gotta go here pretty quickly. So I think I'll probably head up to the top here and call things there for now. Perhaps I'll come back with more later. Perhaps I'll skip right over to RimWorld or something else. We'll see what happens. Honestly, as you say, it's very underpopulated right now. There's not really that much going on. But you can also find treasure maps as well and go dig up treasure all around the map and such. You know, there's a lot of gameplay to this MMO. There really is. But it does need to be, you do need to be in a team. You can solo things, but it's much better to be grouped up with other people, especially then they can focus on being, you know, one person can focus on blacksmithing swords and stuff like that, and that makes things much more efficient. Alright. We got the enchantment wheel here. Yeah, if your mount dies, it's gone. It's dead. You'd have to buy a new one. That's why I said before where I was traveling from one point to another on the slow mount, and a bunch of red players with fast mounts came roaring down the hill. They may have killed me and looted my basic kind of crappy armor that I had. Same kind of stuff like the bone armor that I was talking about before, that the guild usually prepped. Oh, Stretcher Clan usually prepped. Crack, crack. But I did manage to kill one of their fast mounts at the very least, so yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot to see in the game right now, unfortunately. You know, it's other than just going around and farming and killing things and yada yada yada. There's not much of the player interaction and killing is going on right now, so that's kind of a unfortunate bit. But what can you do in that regard? Regardless, though, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Have a fantastic day, and I will catch you all another time.